So what's happening, everybody? Having a bit of technical difficulties, of course. Wasn't having this problem earlier. How's everybody doing? I'm going to try to play this video again without the music or anything. I wanted to go through it, but I'm just going to let it sit there for a second, and hopefully I can play it. But anyway, how's everybody doing out there? I appreciate everybody being here. What's happening, Chassis? Make sure everybody can hear me real quick. What's happening, Chassis? Yep. Okay. All right. I had this ready to go like an hour ago, and it's just not working with me. But that's okay. Got some other stuff. My main point today, I was going to be showing some stuff. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna show some stuff from some different channels, stuff that I've seen that's caught my eye. And while I'm waiting for that video, I guess hopefully that'll work. I'll just go through chat here. Expose the lies. Yeah, the indoctrination era is over. It's obviously still out there with the school system and stuff, but so what I'm trying to do here is basically put a halt to a lot of the theories and stuff that were taught. Just take another look. Let's see if this thing is going to roll, and if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll just go to the stuff that I was going to show, pictures and stuff. Let's see here. Whoop. Roll, don't go away. This was really basically, I was just having it in the background while I get through the chat a little bit, and it seems to be working now. Ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I was too. See, now it's playing. It's all good though. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was going. Played it over and over to make sure it was going to roll. And what's happening, Curtis? What's up, man? Tom. What's happening, brother? Great stuff. Everybody puts out, of course, towards this subject. Guys, I lost you. Where'd you go? Yeah. Patty, what's happening? Mr. Beast, Mr. B. Yeah. Let the indoctrination begin. Yeah. Well said there. Trying to do our part, trying to do my part when I can. Let's see. It's Let's go in through here. So yeah, these are just some random pictures I put together while I portray my thoughts, I guess. Glad to be here, and I'm going to be showing about 4 or 5 different channels, and I got a couple pictures of John Levi's. I got some stuff on that Chris Old World Exploration did. You like that lonely column right there? Yeah, nice and melted all by himself. Got a new channel that I just saw, and he just started. Show some coke ovens that he did, and just a couple other things. Instinctively. Oh. Click on one, and yeah. Huh. And I have another video too that I'm hoping that it will work at the end. This will probably be about an hour stream, and just wanted to get out here, technically show my face a little bit, and just show people, the world, whoever, this stuff doesn't make sense. You have brick and converging to rock. You have these builds that are impossible builds. It's coming to a halt, though. I mean, if you're really researching this stuff and looking closely, really closely, then you'll start to change your mind and probably won't be made fun of anymore. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I think my videos suck, but it's all good. I try to put together the stuff best I can, explain it the best I can. But still sounds weird to a lot of people, probably. But there are more and more doing channels themselves, and like I said, I'll show one of them that just started here in a minute. But a lot of people out there are still waking up. Not necessarily, you don't have to see the melt, but just all the lies of the history and geology and archaeology and all that, as far as what we're taught. I mean, you look at this stuff and there's a lot of people that have probably seen a lot of these pictures, but it's just so cooked and transitioning, and they put all these stupid narratives on them. But we need more people out here talking about this stuff. Zooming into things. This is actually a picture from Pants on the Ground, Boots on the Ground. Just amazing stuff. Look at that. See a brick right there. You show the melt mark. Be proud of what you do, my friend. part of a rare brunch, brother. They're not to me. See the shit. Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Your stuff's good. I love your stuff, Tom. I get more nervous about people that see looking at my stuff than people that just don't want to see or don't care really. Yeah. True. They just look at this stuff. I mean, it's all over the place, all over this realm. It's so obvious. Something happened. It's transitioning, electrical, intense heat, frequency. And they keep it all a secret right there. They keep it all a secret. Still find the masses to be mostly blind, despite all the recent information that has been revealed. Yeah. There's definitely not enough more than there was, say, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But there is more. But yeah, it's just hard for a lot, I think. It destroys basically all your what you've been taught or your beliefs. Most of the stuff we're taught are belief systems. That's why I say this. That's why I base most everything on this, on bricks, melted buildings, because if we can somewhat prove that, everything, like I've said this before, but what we're walking on, if it's a complete lie, which most of us know that, it catapults everything, every book that we've ever been taught, really hammered in our heads. It's just nonsense, because what we're walking on, everything built on it, what it's made of, all that, it just makes everything else total BS. So that's why I do this, and I mainly stick to this, but I will talk about other things. Let's get that out of here. All right. Let's see here. It's a little humid today, so my hands are a little slippery. Supposed to get a little cooler. What's happening, James? Awesome footage. Hello, Adam. Appreciate you being here. James, what's happening, man? Oh, well, there's Tom. Where'd James go? Yeah. Chat's on fire. Keep up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Dissolving illusions. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's Tom's channel right there. Good stuff. He's been hard at it for a little while now of trying to show everybody the melt. There's James. What's happening, man? All right. So, before I get into what I'm going to get into, what's happening, brother? Face Cyper, shoveling 10 yards of dirt with the homie. Right on, man. I bet you're sweating. It's humid here in the old Bama. Let's see. Yeah. Why does it keep doing that? So thankful for truth. We need every one of you guys. Yeah. We need more. We need more. And for me, like I do this also because I don't watch anything. I watch certain channels on YouTube. I watch, have a weather app that I keep up with the weather. That's about it. I don't watch any news. I don't watch any, nothing really. There's a couple of sports things that during a certain time of the year I'll tune into, but even it's hard to watch that just because of commercials and stuff. It's just, I don't even want to do that anymore. So I'm trying to do this for people that do want to watch different truth videos. So 15 degrees here. Nice. Yeah, it's supposed to get about 15 degrees cooler here, I think. Tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, we're rewriting history basically, towards the truth, or trying to find the truth. Definitely. All right, let's see if this is going to work here now. Earlier it didn't. So here, all right, we are in. So John Levi, of course, he does incredible work, and he's done some incredible boots on the ground lately. And this video is, or link is in the description box. I'm sure most people have seen it, but it doesn't matter. This is in Utah, and just caught my eye, just big time, of course. That's the wrong one. There we go. This is all structure. It's supposed to be what they say is a hydroelectric dam, part of it. But I mean, are you going to build this right here with the rock in front of it? I don't know, but just incredible footage as far as a drone, and you're not even. He's saying that you're all this property around it. You can't get near it because it's government property. But he got very close. These are just screenshots, so they're a little blurry, but and you can even see here maybe metal, possibly wood, but like so this is obvious right here, all man-made, and it just drifts into all of a sudden what they call millions of years in geology, when in my mind it is all the same thing. And in over here as well, it's barely different than this. It's just structure. I don't know why you would even do any of that right there, building. And all this in the background, it's all structure. It's just been through some kind of a massive cataclysm. I'm surprised I didn't name this a bunker or something, but because of the window that's hidden by the rock. But, you know, but just an incredible spot. Here he's pointing out right there those support beams, columns, whatever. If I had to guess, I would say it was probably some kind of metal or iron, because I've seen a lot of that myself. But who knows? Doesn't matter. This is all structure. All right. This video from Chris, Old World Exploration. Excellent video. It's in the description box, but he does a video on the the Roosevelt Dam. And I'll just start out with this shot. And of course, when I first saw his video, and he had a bunch of pictures, you really need to see it if you haven't. This spot here just was like, wow factor to me. It's leaning back. So supposedly they built all of this somewhere between 1909 and here we go. Now there's going to be two different narratives for the years. So this from Wikipedia says 1905 to 1911 was the build. Now, when they redid it and expanded it, it took them more time to do that, another year, than when they originally built it, they say, which makes no sense because you're doing that back in 1909 or 05, it says here. So this little snippet here is from, let's just pause it if I can real quick. Oh. All right. 1909, work began on the Great Dam. Okay. Well, it just said 1905. Maybe Wikipedia made a mistake. Or maybe they just change stuff all the time. But we're going to watch this epic, building of the dam. Tons of footage. I mean, you'll see all the men putting blocks together on one of the biggest masonry dams in the world as far as masonry, right? So we've got this shot here, and just get ready. I mean, you're going to see all these guys putting all this stuff together. It's going to be great. And Chris was even saying in this video that, yeah, this kind of doesn't look like the same terrain because it's a very rocky terrain. But, here we go. They're showing us right here how they built this dam. The Apache Indians, they practically built the dam. Just very reliable workmen. Okay, so, well, now before I go any further here, let's go back just a hair. All right, so we're getting ready to see all this being put together. Now, personally, this looks like a just devastated area. Just blocks everywhere, just piles, but this is what they're giving us, so we have to trust it. All right, so all these guys are about to start putting this together. Let's be patient. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Job well done, guys. Great 7 years of work. From we get a little bit of this right here, and we get a little bit of that, and it's done. I'll be damned. So that's the usual though. Seeing so many black and whites and old pictures and stuff that's just not the same place. And they're showing you a couple of clips and then like, here's the dam, there it is. But here's a shot right here from when they are in the early 90s. Like I said, it was from 89 to whatever, 90 something, but 7 years, I think, covering what was once there. And obviously, to me, looks like it was founded, and apparently they used it until they did this refurbishing of it. Just another quick shot of them covering up all this, and they cover up all the way around, obviously, but let's just go back a couple pictures. They're going to cover from over here. Obviously, they go all the way, and this is no longer there because this is all covered up, all this stuff here. So you're just getting from here, and that's it. But for starters, that doesn't look new. I don't care if it was 30 years old. I don't know the time stamp of this picture, but they're supposed to build that. So let's go to this modern day, and it's a very clear picture. I love it because you can just zoom into it very clearly. So we're going to start here. Now, first of all, what was even the purpose of any of this? Because the dam's back here, there was no water or anything coming out of this. You've got these columns, and it looks like they've gunite all this right here, sprayed this area. But everything else is original. I mean, it merges into the rock. And over here, it looks like they've sprayed this part. But it's leaning back also. Like all this part is starting to lean back. And regardless if any of this was even here, look at this 90-degree angle everywhere. And where's the construction picture on this? Of course, they didn't really have any on the other one either. So, and then we can go over to this side. You got structure looking like all the way up here, possible. Can't really tell what that is. Oh, that's iron, actually. Those are iron. See if I can zoom in for y'all. Yeah. It's all those iron plates twisting in different direction on maybe half and half rock in nature, right? So let's ease on down here. Hill anchors, okay? Is that the technical term? Let's see. Why can't I show your... Trying to show the comment. It's not letting me right now. Anyway. Go down here. Check this rock out. Going all the way down. Now through the building they were supposed to build in 1909. Doesn't quite make any sense. And you've got this structure over here. Well, I'll tell you what, while we're here, okay, obvious man-made. Then it tilts up this way. Down here, obvious man-made. Not sure what they call it, but and we're going to drift. Now we're starting to see this kind of stuff. This is zoomed in a lot, so it's kind of fuzzy. But then, what's the purpose of any of this? And it just runs right into the so-called mountain. Better scope of it. What would that be for? Is that to protect the rock up here, or you have more left over of the building down here? It's just charred on top. That's what it looks like to me. Crazy narrative. Oh, sorry guys. Let me go back over here now. And if you're thinking, I mean, why would you ever do any of this? You're going to go up this rock for what? And this over here is going over this building. This part of the structure. This to me looks like it was all original, most of it. I mean, it's just sitting there on this side of this cliff. But you know, what do we know, right? And how it merges and transforms. It's just a certain line all the way up. And this looks like it's coming over and down. Just absolute craziness to me. I mean, I don't know why I haven't seen this dam before until Chris did it. Like I said, he does a great job, and the link is in the description box. Rust, yeah. Why can't I? Okay, there it goes. Yeah, they can't cover up everything. They can't destroy everything. It's too much. I mean, it's practically in everybody's backyard. I mean, in certain spots and stuff, but they can't they can't get rid of it all. It's the X Factor event. Let's go back. All right, so here we go with this somewhat of a new channel. I think you see it's only had it out a few months. Lost and Found History Rewritten. He lives, I believe, around the Denver, Colorado area. And I took some screenshots of this Redstone coke kilns. I think there's about 200 or so of them. And just want to point out a few things. All right. So, and he was even saying maybe they came back and put these bricks because they're so off with everything else. But they're not. It's just original because you can see here that this brick, yellow, whatever, it's half and turned to this color, this gray color. See, all these are getting cooked differently. And I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you've got about every color in the rainbow here, but it's all transitioning. What's happening, Kairos? I'm having a problem with my cursor here. I don't understand. Oh, because it's over there. Yeah. So we'll go to the next one. Whoa. All right. This was all brick. Just like this here. And it's changed to stone rock. And again, John Levi's done a lot of coke oven stuff. I've done a little bit. And when you're seeing the tops cooked, melted, whatever, well, why is it the top? You're supposedly cooking in here on the inside. And look at the bricks. You can see little pieces of brick all in this mess. This has changed. Good example here. From brick to rock to block. And this will be a little fuzzy, but this is obvious brick. Right here is 2, and it is merged in a part of the stone, the rock. It's all the same thing. And this is just a crazy shot to me too. It's so obvious. And why would the insides cook like this in the first place? All different, every one of them. Giant explode mode. Yeah. Yeah, there was probably a lot of exploding on top of the cooking and everything else. There's kind of a closer shot. But the whole, and you can even see up here, just a little bit of brick left over in between all of this. I mean, you can't, this undeniable. It's right there. And all these historians and stuff and geologists, they just blindly look right past all this stuff. I mean, how can you look past it? And here's another looking brick right here still left. I mean, we know why they look past it, most of them, because it's all about the money. And plus, I mean, even say if you were a school teacher looking at this stuff, you know, how can you, now I couldn't keep teaching the BS, but, you know, you probably just ignore it. Say it's crazy. Yeah, it's very fascinating. Just all the stuff we're seeing, and the point is to look as closely as you can at this stuff everywhere you go. You know, when you're far behind it or whatever, or you're taking pictures of the mountains and, you know, this is beautiful and everything, but you're not really looking at it. You need to be right here. That's where your camera needs to be on certain spots, and then it'll make a difference. That's the wrong. Why did I do that? There we go. So anyway, excellent boots on the ground by this guy. So this video is also in the description box. Let's see here. All right, just a couple of pictures from the Melted Truth. Just really caught my eye recently. This is in Arizona. It's the Oratorium. I can't remember what city, but this is kind of looking at the whole thing, and I'll show a couple closer shots. But to me, everything you're looking at here is original. They didn't add this right here, because you can see the changing right here. All these, you know, small stone looking things that they say they put together for a wall. Well, it's merged with this, and you have 90 degree, and this is supposed to be nature, I would think they would say. It's just all melting. Now, of course, they added all this up top, whatever, but all this that you're seeing, basically this rock down, is from the X Factor event. So many. Semi-brick kilns all throughout the Los Padres. Yeah, man, those things are everywhere. There's actually, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 more sites here in Alabama that I haven't been to. A couple of them are deep in the woods a little bit, and anyway, they're just everywhere. They either call them coke ovens or kilns, or I got another name, beehive coke ovens. There's about 4 or 5 names in different areas. They're all over the United States. Tennessee, just the whole Southeast around me that I know of, and of course out West. And it's just crazy. Who knows what they originally were. But what's about 20 minutes from your house? This right here, Arizona, I'm assuming, Mark. Hope you've been there. This place is crazy. Let's go to the next shot. Let's see. Right here. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. Appreciate everybody. Means a lot. Maybe I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Back over here. Transitioning. Right here, you can see nature to supposed maybe man-made right down here. And then you would call this man-made, but it's all the same thing. Hey, look at this thing. It's just, you got straight lines. This up top, this was probably level, and it has come down, melting down. This is still straight right here, 90 degrees. Little apertures here. Nothing to see here. It's just, a long time ago, these people did this stuff over here. You got, some big ladders and put some rocks up here just to make it look nice. Totally ridiculous. Yeah, massive structure. I mean, the whole thing, it's one building, everything below it. There's probably what they call caves below it. I just like these few shots that she did. This is Boots on the Ground by Crystal. This really amazing stuff. And you've got this here too. Yeah, this is the same thing as down here. It's transitioning, and you're getting this sloped over line going this way because it's coming down from whatever. I don't know. Most educators are complicit with the false narrative. Very true. Very true. It's, I mean, you spend 12 years at least, usually, in the indoctrinated school system. And then for me too, I spent another 6 years because I was changing. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do and all that. And but back then, this was in the 90s. Back then, you were told, well, you got to go to college, whatever. So anyway, long story short, so you spend a quarter of your life with them pounding this stuff in your head, and you're retaking theories too. All the stuff you have to retake in college because they just want to keep pounding it in your head. So quarter of your life's over. All right. Then you've got to figure out whatever, get a job. And if you're a school teacher or teaching any of this, or you're doing research for companies through geology, archaeology, whatever, first of all, you don't have most don't have the time to even think. They don't want to think anymore. They've been thinking quarter of their life, right? So it's a whole nother, I mean, you would have to spend, which actually it hasn't taken me at least this long to figure out a little bit of what this stuff is. So, but you would have to get another job. You'd have to change your whole life, and it's just not worth it for people. That's why they instantly just shun it away and call you crazy, or even say, well, there's all these scientists and stuff, and you try to explain that, but it's just people don't want to. It's hard. They got you wrapped up in all this crap that they made you learn. So anyway, let's see what we got next over here. This is from, this is on Eli Eli, I guess, in Hungary. So here's just a quick, like, 7-second shot of where they're at. And I got a couple pictures, but just craziness. Boots on the ground, love it. And the time it takes to do actual boots on the ground also. So, and then present it, put it out there on wherever you're putting it. But here we go. First of all, would you ever put this together like this? That's a negative. It's just brick exploding or changing to rock, to boulders, to blocks. And right here, all right, we're going to get close up right here. Might start getting a little fuzzy, but so here, let me get this off my screen real quick. Dadgummit. Hold on. All right, we're back. Oh. Where'd it go? Man, I am just all over the place. Okay. Right here. Obvious brick. And look what it does. It changes into this, okay? Which is this up top. This one has just totally basically blocked up long ways. It's just all brick. And then you go down here, and the whole bottom is just flooding out. This is all brick. And it's changing into this, the brick and mortar, of course. And at one time, I could have been an outer covering and all that jazz, but just absolutely craziness. And I mean, how many colors can you count with the brick? Once again, this is in Hungary. Let's just go up here a little bit. This, I could look at this stuff for days, obviously, but yeah, I'm thinking that it was all, of course, solid brick, and then liquefied, then resolidified. That's just my opinion. But yeah, maybe that's what you're saying. As far as it definitely did resolidify somehow. Let's see. No, they don't. No, that clinker brick thing was a fad for about 2-3 months, I think. That's just ridiculous. You don't put a bunch of just half cooked and melted bricks together. I mean, if you want to do it for, a cool wall at your house or something, maybe I could see somebody putting that together. But yeah, you're not gonna do what we're seeing. Let's see. It's just another side shot, and look at this up top. It's just a mangled mess. All this is just coming over and changed. You got brick everywhere. This excellent shots from this person, Eli Eli. Look at the bottom here too, on this side, completely melting out right here. You got bricks all intermingled in there. I guarantee it. Then you can kind of see the outline of it down here. These bricks here. All right, just a couple more shots here of, this is a fellow named Bruce Young. He emails me lots of pictures. I actually did a video of all his stuff he sent me. It's about a year ago. But it's around the Syracuse, New York area, and this is a foundation somewhere around there. And but look, you have these bricks, and you can see what they're kind of changing into here. It's not a brick anymore. It's becoming this stuff up here. The whole thing, you can even see the very thin layer of the brick right down here. But it's block and it's stone. So, I mean, I don't, how do you even explain that logically at all with their antics and just in their, they don't ever look at this stuff is the issue. You know, a lot of these, some of these pics, or most of these that he sent me around the Syracuse, New York areas, they've either demolished, they're gonna build on these foundations, or they're just torn down. Just looking down the chat real quick. What's happening? Three fingers. Yeah, if I miss, well, I see Steph in there. What's up, Steffi? Good to see you. I'm sorry I'm missing people right now, but just dove into this. I get pretty intense when I start explaining these pictures. Red bricks were used as batteries before the calculus. Yeah, they were batteries. I'm totally 100% with you on that one. Stored energy. Yeah, I think that's why you see, like just say here, you know, you see the separation. It's because they're all individual batteries and they all cooked differently. And so that's why you see the exact separation, even if it's just a little bit of separation. Here, another shot is just, I mean, what's that doing there? You know, I mean, it seems obvious that, you know, this is all brick and then it changed to this on the outside, but that's just a little, say, brick piece of one brick survivor right there. I think this is another area. They demolished, or this building in the background fell down. I think they used it as an ice cream factory back in the early 1900s. But what I just really wanted to show is, and again, thanks Bruce Young for sending me these, but the transitioning. Here's a side shot of it. Yeah, well, where are the people with money that actually care about the truth? Where are those people at? With they can spend. Anyway, I'm just beating a dead horse really on that, because we know, and you know, if somebody had a lot of money and wanted to actually do a bunch of tests and research, and they'd get rid of them pretty quickly probably, somehow. But anyway, look at this back here too. I mean, it's just all transitioned. It's just the foundation of the building that was left over. Craziness. All right, let me get back out here. Ooh. All right. Oh, it's the wrong one. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try, because I did want to keep this right around where it's at, but I'm going to try to get this other video. Let me do a couple things, and hopefully it'll run. It's basically just a bunch of pictures, but let's see here. Then I'll look over at the chat here in just a second. Need the Jeopardy little do 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 do. Let's see here. I get it. Okay. All right, let's see if this. I'm gonna remove it real quick and let it hang just for a second, and then I'll put it back up. But it's about 5 minutes. It'll take a little longer going through it, just a minute, but and then I'll probably end this stream after that. Let's go back up here and check this chat out. I said, sorry I didn't call you out, everybody. I'm not seeing you. Yeah, it's like path electricity will follow, leaving some places completely untouched. Yeah, I mean, it's just like lightning, electricity, lightning. I had my house hit a few years ago. It hit a tree out from the garage where I'm at, and it ran down the line. What was it? I think it was a cable line. I don't have it anymore. But it ran through the line. It hit the house, and it just ran through the lines of the house and only got a few things, like, I don't know, like a ceiling fan. It was just a few things, but it was so precise, like you're saying. Electricity is so precise, and once it loses energy, it stops. And that's why you see these, they're so defined and they just stop. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for 3 fingers. Said I'm just hit that. Yes, please do. Thank you, Steffi. Hit that like button. And all the stuff I was showing you with other channels and stuff, please try to go hit their like button, subscribe. Hey, it's Frankie. What's happening, man? Appreciate you showing up, man. Good stuff. Definitely check his channel out too. He's more towards the old world exploration with Chris. Of course, they do streams together. Great stuff. Let's see. Just scrolling down, guys. I'm solo, so trying to read all your chats here. How do you have any? Let's see, do you have any idea of how hot it needed to be? Well, okay, so brick melts 2,500 to 3,000 degrees or something. Yeah, I think this stuff was like, I mean, electricity now, lightning. I mean, that's just, I've never looked that up actually. How hot does lightning get? Like because it physically changes the state of matter of, like, when it hits a sidewalk or something, it changes it to rock in some spots. It's just a small area. But if it goes through a driveway really, close, it changes it. Even asphalt or whatever, it totally changes it. It's just like kind of like what we're seeing, obviously. I'm thinking thousands and thousands of degrees, but I don't know. Yeah, fervent heat. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to play this while I'm talking to. These are just, let's go back real quick. These are just a few pictures. It's just like a slideshow. And I'll talk through it mostly, and I'll stop every now and then. So anyway, look, red brick internals right there. Yeah, it looks like concrete and everything else, but you see the red. I'm not going to go through as far as really saying where all these are at, because I got so many videos on them, but I won't get people tired of it, of the same places. I do have to pause this one though at a certain spot. Okay, so you have brick morphing to slate on the top, as you see, and I just noticed this, like, I don't know, a couple days ago, but it's doing that right there too. Same scenario. The brick is changing to slate. Yeah, there's no reason to put a piece of slate there, obviously. Yeah. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Next typer, we are. Don't believe everything you read, unless it's coming from Face Typer. We are our saviors, not a carnal cloud wizard demanding you claim to set. Yeah, to each his own. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir. Tell you what, this stuff pops up on my screen. Y'all can't see it all the time, and I cannot figure out how to get it off. Freaking McAfee or McPhee telling me I'm always in danger. My computer. So I already knew that, right? They might zap my thing any day. Let's see. You know, just stuff like this in the middle of nowhere, and it's, you have brick here. You can see the different changing of it. All the mortar's gone, cooked out of it. And I'm gonna pause this one. Definitely, this is one of my favorite bricks, and I can't believe now. I saw this and took this picture like probably over 2 years ago. And I didn't bring it home. I can't believe I didn't bring this one home, but it's just crazy. I mean, what the hell is going on there? It's the middle's just jetting out. I mean, this is one brick. You've got you've got 3, 4 different, no, really 5 or 6 different materials in one brick. So just pause that. I mean, you got a thin layer of the brick, the red on the bottom left corner. Like, like that needs to be taken somewhere. And again, I didn't pick it up, and I have no idea where it is. As far as, it's at a supposed ironworks factory, but man, that place is so big, and it has just millions of bricks everywhere. I brought home probably 10 different bricks from that place, but just all the different stages right there in one brick. Just nasty, good nasty for the melt. Well, if you're talking about this, thank you. Going through the chat a little bit over here. Yeah. No problem, man. No problem. Anytime. Thank you. Anyway, let's let this roll. Just wanted to pause that one. Just incredible to me. How you have all the different stages right there. It's more supposed abandoned stuff. It's just crazy. It's all different looking. You do have the iron beams there and brick right there. I'm pointing out, I think. Well, not that one. I'm going to pause this one though. To me, this is melting out. This is supposed to be 1888, supposedly, when they built this. But it's just extremely heat damaged and cooked out. I don't know what else would do that. You can't get a hammer. You can't get the weathering that I mean, nothing's going to do that. I don't, yeah, but it's all grown up and in the middle of the woods and on private property. So, not much you can do about that. What? No. Come on, man. That's the truth. In this shot here, it's supposed to be some kind of mining place, but doesn't matter. Look at this. Hey, what the hell is that? It's just brick. Transition brick. Here's another one. That was from that first one was coke oven. I think this might have been this coke oven site. I'm not sure. Got so many teeth. Yeah, those are teeth, huh? There's brick teeth. Everywhere you go, I mean, this is all in the state of Alabama. These pictures are. There's a column just half melted. No big deal. Electrical fire in the early 1900s, I think that's what they say that caused that. And the top of this, the huge blocks, all the blocks around the archway, and it's an archway. But no, it was water millions of years. Just believe that. It's fine. And this is one of the last shots. Okay. That's supposed to be a boulder. This is at a supposed furnace that was never used, actually. Got a video on it, but okay. It's got bricks all intermingled in this boulder. Okay. How does that happen? And I'll show you on the bottom here in just a second. But look at that. I mean, come on. Wet my whistle real quick. Oh, thirsty. All right. Insane. That's supposed to be half what? Boulder brick? And guess what? On the bottom here, these were a part of this. This is what it looks like. But they didn't get changed like this did. This all exploded out however it did, cooked all this brick in the middle here, and you still have these bricks left. Yeah. No opinions in school, basically. Unless you're in like art class or, I gotta pause that, or, excuse me. Yeah, maybe art class and what else? I don't know. That might be it. It's sad. And if you have another opinion, you might get made fun of. It's probably 100% on that. But we're trying to change that, actually, here at the old Red Brick Secret realm. So here's the bricks on the bottom, too. Just morphing into rock. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out real quick. And I'm about to call it. I'm going to leave you with about a minute more of that video and just put some music with it. It's coming through. I'm laughing. None of it's really funny, but I'm just glad people realize it. It is. it's a prison, honestly. They base it right off of the prison system, really. Had the building and the buses and the lunches, and especially the education. Never mind about any of the other stuff, but the education. Man, I learned. Yeah, man. Thank you for being here. Thanks everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Um, I just hope a couple of things of what I show, what anybody else shows that are doing this kind of stuff, reaches somebody with something that can change stuff more than I can, by sitting here in my garage and going out and do boots on the ground. Um, just trying to bring it to light, at least be able to have different opinions, like Chassie was saying earlier. I mean, start with that. I mean, was it vulgar? It's all right, man. Damn. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's had a lot. It still do in the chat, and I'm trying to present and read it all. But man, it's just a great crew that shows up here and in other places. But I love it. That's why I do these lives. I know I don't do many of them anymore, and I do want to keep it short. And the reason to keep it short, it's a damn miracle, is so more people maybe can, if they see a 2-hour thing or 3-hour thing, they're not going to really, some might not, watch the whole thing, whatever. I appreciate it, Frankie. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. Love you, bro. All right, Karen. So I'm going to leave y'all with, let's see, go out of here. Trying to think what I was going to do. Yeah. This one of my favorite cool tunes is a backdrop. So it's only going to be about a minute, and then I'm going to jet out of here. But again, I appreciate everybody being here. And keep asking questions. And oh, here it is. Trying to find this damn song. It's called The Long Walk. In case anybody is interested, I played it before. Peace out, everybody.